Yeah. How's it going, demigods? I am the Rob called Zeus, the reincarnated god who's trying to do a little better this time. How is everybody doing this Friday? Guys, Coco, howdy, howdy. Good to see y'all. Hey. We are back at it with some Pokemon X. Look, look, the scene. The scene is so weird to see on like a bigger screen. But yeah. Messing with some last bit settings here. I hope everyone's having a good week. I'm feeling a good bit better here this week. Still got some. The congestion does not want to let go, but besides that, I'll feel fine. Hopefully, I'll be in tip-top shape here soon. But I mean, it's better than nothing. Mostly want to try to fix the frame rate a bit for y'all, because like on my side it's perfect. For some reason on the stream. Maybe. We'll try. Still don't work. I'm just trying to figure out recording for a 3DS game. Flippy. Yeah, because sometimes it's perfectly fine, and then randomly it'll like drop really hard for you guys. Yeah, like. Huh. Oh, we'll see if we can fix that later though. But last time we beat the first gym. Now we're gonna go ahead on to Lumio City though. This one. Oh yeah, that's the sister of the gym leader we just beat. Gives us the XP share. I do eventually want to get to the point where I'm reading these out loud to y'all, but my voice is about 100% back. Like that, I'll cut this stream by like half. I tried to actually read that. That's not a bad encounter at all, actually. That's where. Brow. I should be able to. Yeah, I don't know. This has been a interesting procedure. Setting up this chapter. I'll have to explain it to Gaz, dude, if he wants to try to do it, because it's that's a bit tedious. Once you get it, you get it. Thing is, I'm a little bit of a knucklehead. I wasn't really using a guide most of the time. I was just trying to figure things out on my own. Ooh, nice. First ball capture. Right. That's a really good early game. Like, catch actually, now I'm thinking about it. I'm pretty. If. This has to be like a really rare account. I played this game a couple times. I don't remember catching a rose here. I won't do this every time, but if I know for sure a Pokemon's probably gonna stay on the team, I'm gonna put their little spray on the side. Oop, there we go. I'll name him later. I clicked the wrong button. I played with a controller and it feels really weird playing a 3DS game with a controller. Oh man, I've been eating yeah, that's what I meant actually. We should only take like 2 stops. Yeah, good fuck. I've been eating friggin' like drops, like lozenges, like candy dang near. Like it's been helping my throat a lot. I've been coughing like crazy. Especially when like I first wake up in the morning. It's so bad. Lady bro. Don't. Probably gonna be spamming stop a lot. At least for this early game part. Oof, confusion. I'm really push stop off. Come on. Damn. Oh, he's still a baby. He doesn't know better yet. Need to start using Pokeball on me more. Because once you like get your friendship rate really high, they start like puffing out attacks and breaking out of like status effects because they love you so much. Ah, fuck. This man's really what the Super Sonic gave me. There you go. Easy XP. Sorry about that. Still got the. Oh. Ooh, let me get these extras off. I mean, I kind of have them there mostly to like swap out hits, but it feels weird having Pokemon I'm not actually gonna use on my team. I feel like I should use Pikachu while I have it. I'm definitely not. I'll keep Pikachu for now. He's probably not gonna stay on my team too long. You, what's up, guy? See, you see the pic I sent you for the commission? I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little upset that it's like the one I'm using now was a rush like first thing. Like I wanted to have something for what I played. And this is my first attempt. One, at boiling lines. I've never done line boiling before. And two, I'm not good with like straight edge shapes. I kind of want. I have to remake mine now, because the one I made for you is so much better than this one I'm using. So I have to remake this one now because I'm not happy with it anymore. But it is what it is. I guess that happens. This was the first attempt. So it's basically a sketch. But I'm so bad with straight lines. And this 3DS is basically a big old squares. It was a learning experience. Yeah, it's are you planning on doing a 3DS game or a DS game? I feel like if you do a DS game, it's gonna be probably a lot easier. But I'm still having like frame rate issues. Not on the actual game, just on the streaming end. For some reason, what y'all see is coming through a little choppy. Well, actually, let's sport. Let's sport's like a ground type thing, right? I need to switch out. You like bubble beat my shit. You'll look. Damn. I don't know. I don't know why I didn't think. Well, no. The reason I didn't do a DS. See, I knew he's with the bubble beam. I would have been fucked. But the reason I didn't do a DS game first was just because Z's coming out in a couple months. So I kind of wanted to like relive X and Y before I go to Z. And I feel like I'll have a real. Then I'll have a. It won't be like rose tinted glasses. The comparison. It'll be like a fresh playthrough in my mind. Because I love X and Y. It's not my favorite game. My favorite game is Sun and Moon, hands down. I've played at least a little bit of every generation. I haven't beat every generation. I won't even sit here and lie and say that, but I've played every generation. I gotta say, without a doubt, Sun and Moon is my favorite. I think Diamond and Pearl was the first game I beat. It has a special place in my heart. I will say, I know it doesn't make sense, but Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl retroactively made me hate, not hate, but like it made me like Diamond and Pearl less. I think it was just the disappointment I felt when I played Brilliant Diamond was so strong that it retroactively pushed Diamond and Pearl down my list. Hey, what's up, Shrew? How you doing? As you can hear, I sound a bit better today. I still have a cough. I'm still congested as all get out, but like, I'm not like totally exhausted like I was. Ah, Soul Silver. I think that was my first game actually. I think that was the first Pokemon game I owned myself. Besides, I had a hand-me-down Nintendo 64, and it came with Stadium and Pikachu, like the Pikachu TV game, like when you talk to Pikachu. It never worked, but I had it. Ooh, coffee station. A little hot brew. I gotta say, tea has been my savior. I've been drinking so much tea. I hope you're feeling a little better too. Like, it is one of those days where everyone in the house kind of gets it whenever someone gets sick. It sucks. Yeah, I mean, actually, I'll be able to. I should be free most of the day tomorrow. I'm gonna try to take it easy this weekend. I should be free to go. I don't want a Skitty. I've never used the Skitty on my team. The Skitty will be on my team for the fashion. I will probably not use it. I just like the idea of having a Skitty on my team. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, as long as it's like one or two symptoms, it's when you get that, when they start stacking, the symptoms stacking, the debuffs are stacking. When that happens, that's when it gets bad. I can deal with one or two symptoms. I can go to work pretty fine with that. And it doesn't help that I signed up for so much overtime right before I got sick. And the way my job works is canceling overtime is just not a good idea. You're just not likely to get it again if you do that. So I kind of was in a tough spot. I did have to call out one day. One day it was just too bad. I was like, fuck it, I'm not going to work. No more debuffs. You know what's like the most like fucked thing? I was thinking to myself, you two, Trub and Yaz, Hype 2 have been like hyping me up lately as far as like my voice. And I like the night before I got sick, I went to bed and I was like, you know what? I do actually really like my voice. You know, it's starting. I'm starting to see it. I'm starting to feel confident in my voice. The next day I wake up and I can barely talk. That was crazy. I feel like I have a tendency to get sick whenever I have realizations about myself for some reason. It's so weird. You know the like the okay. This is a story me and Hera talk about all the time. The first time I got COVID, was right after Hera told Enemy told each other we loved each other for the first time. When we spoke after that night, I had the I was literally debilitated. I was so sick, and I it's literally like I guess love sickness. That's what we always joke about. Like, oh, I got love sick that night because I literally was on the floor. I was so fucked up. It's so I don't know what it is about my body not handling like strong emotion or something. It it it's a curse, I guess. But I guess that's why like I legitimately can't have hard feelings about COVID. Because like one of the happiest things that in like my recent life has happened right before I got COVID. I kind of like look back on COVID fondly for some reason. It's weird. That's life, I guess. Uh, God, it's crazy to think how long ago that was. Ay, ay, ay. Not long enough though. Yep, life is weird. Ooh, that's one B. Alright, smash this one up. Here's the Bible. There we go. I like that perfect level where I could like one tap and then catch them on. I'm like I'm muting myself whenever I have to cough or sneeze, like if I feel it coming. And I'm scared I'm gonna forget to unmute and like talk for like 30 minutes. Y'all won't be able to hear me. it wouldn't be the first time I've done that. Wait. I'm so excited for Pokemon AZ though. Like it's crazy. No, that's totally fair. That's 100%. I'm just a masochist. That's all. Honestly, I probably should have took I probably should have took a real week off, but I don't know. I can't. I also am not good at staying in bed. I don't like staying in bed too long already, but for some reason, I don't know. I just feel like I feel worse staying in bed too long. Like I have to kind of get up and move around. But I don't know. I'll try and stay in bed for the most part tomorrow and rest up. I have no plans. I have nothing set up. It should be fun. I really don't remember finding the mod. This is another mod I feel like I would have had on my team if I found it like back in the day. Oof. Yeah. It'd be like that. Thankfully, it's been like a relatively chill week at work. My old manager found a new job, so they quit. That sucks. Because my manager was pretty cool. The head bosses, but my manager's pretty cool. And I gotta get a read on who this new guy is gonna be. And hopefully I'll not be sick, so his first impression isn't, oh man, this motherfucker's always sick. But we'll see. Got him. Yeah, Badoo might stay on the team. I kinda like their evolutions. I'm like almost every mon I met on this round. Damn. It be like that. It's always weird when someone new joins your workspace, and you can see them like slowly want to quit. I don't know whether to try and encourage them or be like, yeah, get out of here while you can. Every job ain't for everybody. Alright. This makes me like, this game is the first one with the customization and stuff, but it's pretty limiting. It's pretty like, you know, basic in comparison to where it gets to in like Tournament and stuff. But then they just like straight up dropped customization in Scarlet and Violet, which was so weird to me. But now they're bringing it back, and it's like it looks better than ever in the AZ game, which is good. Because if you go to Kalos and don't do customization, you're wild. Oy, oy, oy. Oh, it's one of those places. Yeah. That's ridiculous. Uh, yeah. I mean, I hate when like employers like shit talk people to you, especially when it's someone upper like higher than you. It puts you in a fucking weird position. Yeah, I can't stand like workplace drama. It's just really childish. Especially in my job, I work with a lot of old timers. So like it's kind of weird whenever they start like gossiping, like they're in high school still. It's like, yeah, we haven't aged out of that yet. Little weird, champ. I just came here to work and go home. I don't think about this place that much when I go home. I just want to get my money and leave. This game is weirdly pretty on a bigger screen. Like I don't know, tripping me out a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. I almost want to make it a little bigger for y'all. I don't really know how to do that without blocking out all the stuff I did. And y'all want to battle? Want to stop? Okay, there we go. Yeah, I don't know if liminal is the right thing. There's something about Pokemon environments that's always been like comforting. And I don't know how much of that is, just nostalgia, or how much of that is just the good level design, I guess. It's not super complicated. It's pretty simple. It's not even I would argue it's not even really revolutionary per se. Not super complex, but it's nice, you know, comforting. I know. I wish I remember. I think her name is Sable. There's a YouTuber named Sable. She does a lot of like retro things, like old anime and like talking about aesthetics and whatnot. She did one video that was like my favorite places in Pokemon. It was such a vibe. That's one of those videos I can watch. Like you put on like an hour essay and go to sleep. It's so nice. Let me show you. It's really early in the game. This is probably if I were to make a video on like my top 10 places in Pokemon, literally this bench right here is one of my favorite places. Like this is just a vibe. Like it's one of those little things that get you weirdly excited. I was happy when I saw that we could like sit in places with our Pokemon in like the new game. Like that's one of those little things I'm gonna enjoy from time to time. You can see the sun setting in the background as it gets darker. Yeah, this is nice. This is a vibe. Literally the only thing that would make it better is if your Pokemon could like hang out with you. And I'm hoping it's still really vibey in the new game. My only like worry is when games get higher definition, sometimes they lose that kind of they lose a little personality when they get high definition. If that makes sense. I'm a little worried that the vibe might not be completely there. You mind stopping, ma'am? Okay, thank you. Shoot, Nintendo 64 games. I didn't play a lot of those, honestly. Run row. I think we might have froze on this one. Oh, I did not save for a while either. Ooh. Yeah, we froze. Ah, it's so iffy. 3DS emulation. But yeah, sad boy hours. I'm going to have to reload that. Ugh. This is my reminder that I need to save more often now. Oh, that sucks. Is this what I get for chasing that girl down? Uh, okay, that's all right. Oh, we're gonna have to catch a couple of our friends again. God dang. It's fine though. I'm vibing. I'm not stressed too much, and we didn't really make that much progress. But what that tells me is that definitely gonna have to, definitely gonna need to remember to save often. Fate Trigger. I haven't played too much Fate games. I don't think I played any actually. I played like one game that had Fate characters in it. I don't think it was a Fate game. And it was at a Hera's house. Hera has a good bit of fighting game, especially like PlayStation era like fighting. Oh, then I definitely don't know what you're talking about. Oh. Apex style gacha game? What does that mean? Wait, is that like anime Fortnite game that we tried to play? I think I literally have that downloaded. I think I logged in and it told me I had to play with keyboard and mouse, and I was like, eh. And I just closed it after. Okay, then I know what you're talking about now. So did you find out how to play it with control? Because if not, I'm not playing that game. I'm gonna let you know right now. Ooh. Okay, okay. I think I still have it installed. I don't think I raged that much. Oh, I don't know if I called it rage. I don't think I uninstalled it that fast, but I know I definitely closed it out pretty fast. That's why I realized that. Sorry about that. Got a bit of a coughing fit for a sec. We got the Badoo again. We'll call him Char. There you go. So you're saying the game is compatible? Just says it, is it, for some reason? Snap. Just realized I did go back to heal my mods. The save it brought me back to was right after the gym battle. Everyone's dead. First of all, let me take and Sage off my team. I'm not. Oh, I have to find the routes again, especially because I have it on the screen now. That's probably like a rare encounter too. God dang it. Oh no. Dude, oh my god. I was leaving work the other day. An area I live in has banana spiders, which are, I mean, they're basically what they sound like. They're just spider-sized, but there's spider-sized bananas. They're banana-sized spiders, and they like to make webs in like pathways under trees. So like, I almost walked into one. Thankfully I wasn't so tired that I wasn't paying attention. But leaving work, I almost walked into like a massive banana spider web. It would have been so fucked. They look really cool. Aesthetically, I love them. But they always pick really bad places to build their webs. I didn't tear it down because I don't have the heart to do that. But it got torn down eventually because it's like I said, they always build their webs like in walkways. It's never like somewhere no one's gonna walk. I felt so bad though because I was like thinking to myself, if someone walks into that web, they're gonna lose their shit. Because that's not a normal size spider by any means. That is a big spider. Walking into a spider web is bad enough. But not once you realize what spider web you just walked into, you're gonna lose your shit. Oh yeah, Huntsman spider fruit. That bite is sorry. That bite is really nasty. That's understandable by all means. Spiders are so hit and miss as far as kill on sight. I hate killing bugs in general. But especially spiders, I have a soft spot for. But there's certain spiders you can't risk it. Especially if they're in a weird spot where it's hard to reach. You kind of just like, yeah, I'm just gonna have to take you out, man, because it's me or you at this point. Because you're like, if you find like a nest or something like near your bed, it's kind of fucked. You kind of have to kill that spider. Yeah. Sorry, homie. I'm like super paranoid now that the game's gonna freeze again on me. I'm gonna be saving like every time I catch anything. I didn't catch anything yet. I need to find the ralts again. That's the main thing I'm like worried about not having. Just because it's on the screen now. But I've done the work of putting it on screen. I have to find it now. I don't know how rare that responded. Let's go. I love Fire. So good. Fire Regiment was such a sick mon. It's one of those childhood faves because like even as a little kid before X and Y came out, I wanted a T-Rex Pokemon so bad. And I think Cranidos and Rampardos were kind of like the closest thing. Cranidos, I mean, not Rampardos. I might be mixing them up, but the like headbutt dinosaur Pokemon was like the closest you could get for a long time. Which it feels weird that they took them so long to get to a T-Rex mod. Oh. Ooh, speaking of spiders, Garvantula is up there as one of my favorite mons, dude. I like all. I say all Spider-Man Pokemon I like. Garvantula. What's that? Duat? No, not Duat. It's like Dewpider. Like it's like a spider with like a big water dewdrop on its head. And then Inda, was it? No. I'm getting the names mixed up. There's like a big purple spider from like what, I don't know if it's a Gen 1. It might be. I know Jesse had one at one point. It might be Gen 2. I think am I getting rusty on my Pokemon knowledge? I feel like I could probably name that off really easily a year ago. I feel like my Pokemon hyperfixation, it's always there. It's always gonna come back. It's never not gonna like be there. Yeah, Dewpider is really cute. I will eventually play Sun and Moon. We'll definitely see one there. Sun and Moon is arguably my favorite. It's very different from any other generation. A lot of people don't like it for that. That makes me sad. That game's really good. It has really good characters, really cool mons, very like bright and vibrant. Yeah, I mixed the words. It has a very bright and vibrant like setting, being set in like a Hawaii-based region. It's really cool. I think it's Dewpider. Let me look it up and make sure. Yeah. I'll bring it up on screen. This little guy. This little Dewpider. I'll get his evolution. His evolution looks pretty sick. Yeah, little guy. Sun and Moon has so many interesting Pokemon. I love him so much. I genuinely can't wait to get that game back to play. The more I'm thinking about it, I don't know if I'll beat this and Sun and Moon in time. And this is his evolution. Who's this? Aquanid. The, the the little guy is Jupiter, and the big guy is Aquanid. Yeah, Pokemon is a fun game. It's a fun series. I think there's been a lot of negativity, and it's rightfully earned. To be fair, but it's because I think it's because people just care about the series so much that when it does fall to the wayside or like fall off a bit, a lot of people kind of genuinely hurt by it, which is it's fair. But a lot of the old games are still there though, and they're fun to replay. So I definitely say if you haven't given them a try, I'd definitely say it'd be a good choice, especially with emulation making it much easier. Because finding games in the wild is it can get pricey pretty quick, especially if you don't own a console yet, like a DS or 3DS. Shoot, you could probably find a semi-decent DS or 3DS. No, not 3DS. I'd say DS for sure. You could find a semi-decent DS for less than you can find some of the Pokemon games. Like some of the Pokemon games go for really high prices, especially if like in box or something like that. So, okay. As far as recommending a first game, if you're looking for something to play on your like phone on your off time, because there's a lot of phone emulators that can play like Game Boy games, I'd say give Fire Red and Leaf Green a shot. As far as like just something to play on your phone when you're like on your downtime. If you're like really wanting to jump into Pokemon games, I'd say what Gaz is about to play, Soul Silver and Fire Red. Soul Silver and Heart Gold are good places. Okay, let me slow down. So the first one I said for like playing on your phone when you have downtime was Fire Red and Leaf Green. That's on the that's on a Game Boy emulator. Really easy to run. Most phones can do it. As far as DS games, Soul Silver and Heart Gold are really good places to start, I'd say. And then when you want to go to like 3D, I want to say X and Y so bad, but Sun and Moon is probably the best 3DS game, Pokemon game, in my opinion. So it'd be one of the two. If you want to experience the first 3DS Pokemon, X and Y is your route. If you want to experience the best 3DS Pokemon, Sun and Moon is your route. And then from there, I think you can't really go wrong after that. I think Sword and Shield might be the worst choice. Sword and Shield might be the worst starting game, I think. Okay, I'm glad I didn't say it too. I feel like I was like all over the place. But yeah, those are good games to start with. All right, guys. So I can't read. I'm not gonna be much help right now, but I will say you probably going to need to resize the top screen. And most emulators, I don't know which one you're using because you're doing DS. I don't know if Citra plays DS games. I think it's strictly 3DS. It might not be, but the way I have it set up is I'm running the top screen and bottom screen in different windows. That's how I'm doing it right now. And then I just put those windows in place under the overlay. Hopefully that helps. I should just save, redeem. So you guys can remind me to save it. Okay. I feel like I've been in this area forever. One, because the game crashed on me. But two, because I'm trying to find that route again before I move on. But I bet that was like a 0.1% encounter or something. And it sound like I'm slurring my words is because I'm like just deviously sucking on a lozenge right now. Just deviously. I need it so bad right now. I mean, I'm just taking this as a grinding session at this point, honestly. But once I find routes, or I get to like level 15 on Tyrant, then I'm just gonna get there. Ooh, poison point. I would have, if I knew that, I would have thought poison point would have been a good ability. I do like poisoning people in Pokemon. Poison and sleep stats are goated status abilities. That is another thing though. Is Shroom, you'll be able to like see the evolution of the games in real time depending on what order you play them. There's things like poison in the old games, dude. The screen would glitch. I say glitch, but it was like twitch every couple of steps, and it would be letting you know that your Pokeball is like slowly dying in your Pokeball. But they like stop that, one, because I think it's massively distressing to children, and two, it just makes things easier. But like if you're really far from really far from a rest stop, you just don't have a bunch of poisoned Pokeball in your party. But little tips like that, like, and then there's like the HMs and TMs, which you'll learn as you play. But basically, moves that you need to like traverse the world, like stuff like that, they eventually phased out. Oh, there we go. How you doing, Ro? Good to see. Ooh, Trace rolls. That's not bad. Trace is basically an ability that lets you snatch the ability of the Pokemon you're going against. I don't trust that ability. Hey, the benefits of a emulator is that you can make save slots. That is the plan. This is what I've been looking for. I don't know if you saw it, but the emulator crashed on me. I already had a roll, but the game crashed on me. So that's why he's on the screen right now already. But I had one, but the game crashed. So I had to look for another roll. That's another thing. I just brought up another thought. I'm so excited that Megas are back. I missed Megas so much. Mega Evolution was so cool to me. And like it was always a fun part of like speculation and hype. Like getting excited about like what Pokemon would get Mega Evolutions in the next game. I will say ooh, sorry. They're kind of doubling down way too hard on like Gen 1 Mons. They just released a couple more Mega Evolutions for the new game, and then more Gen 1 Mons. I feel like some other generations need some love. I feel like that Gen 1 Mons make up like almost half the Mega Evolutions. And the purpose of Mega Evolution really was to like make old Mons relevant again. Oh, I literally looked over. I hit enter and then looked over at chat and saw that you put a name on there. Might be. I will name a Mon after Gazzy though. And when I find a ferocious female, I will name them after Gazzy. Dude, that begs the question: who do you plan on playing as when you play your game? I went with the guy avatar just because this is the first one I'm doing on my channel. But 90% of the time I'll play as a girl character in these games. Especially because they got the best fashion. The older games, I guess it doesn't matter as much because the fashion wasn't implemented until this generation. But girl characters always get the best grip in these games. Well, sadly, that's just where I have to go. I say sadly, I don't care. I'll play as a girl. I don't really care. As long as the drip is there. Dude, but I don't know. From the trailers I've seen, I think it is the same deal though. It does look like the girl characters have way more drip. But we'll see. I do really like the customization and like the fashion so far that we've seen. You know what Pokemon Gazzy kind of reminds me of? He gives me a Sneasel. Sneasel? No. Let me look it up. Make sure I say it. I like ice Pokemon with the claws. Yeah, it was Sneasel. Gaz gives me Sneasel vibe. Weavile. Yeah, she gives me Sneasel and Weavile vibes. If I find one of them, definitely name them Gazzy. I tried to muffle my cough with my shirt. It did not work. My apologies. All right. All right, I'm saving, and I'm moving on to the next area. I want to get my second starter before this. This is I wouldn't say this is the only game, but this is one of those games where you get 2 starters, which is pretty hype. And just like I switched the starter to Tyron, I did switch the other one. This Pokemon looks weird without the outlines. I have like a mod on that takes the outlines away. It makes the models a little cleaner. But this mod looks weird without its eye. Did anyone well, this is more a question for Gab. If you've ever like did you ever used to follow like the leak hype train leading up to Pokemon games coming out? Or did you like, or you said you don't really care about spoilers, right? But like, did you ever used to follow the hype, like the hype train pipeline where every like month or so something would leak out? People would be like trying to like figure out which leaks were real and which were fake. Because I remember one of like the most famous times for that was like before Sun and Moon came out. Before Sun and Moon came out, like a week after the starters came out, were revealed, the final evolutions were like leaked, like immediately, and no one thought those leaks were real until they were officially revealed. No one wanted them to be real to be, because there's one of the Pokemon, Litten. It's like a little black cat, little fire black cat. He's a cute little guy. His final evolution stands on 2 legs, which is in the Pokemon community. That's kind of like a little bit of a no-no. They don't like when like Pokemon that start on 4 legs stand up. It's a kind of a meme at this point. A lot of people were not happy with it. A lot of people were like, kind of felt like that final Evo was a little furry bait. Which, to be fair, I gotta see what you mean. I don't really have a problem with that mon in particular. Literally, there was like a really big YouTuber who did a Let's Play where their whole, well, it wasn't the focus of the Let's Play, but it was like one of the biggest things people talked about. They just didn't evolve it after the second evolution, because the second evolution was still on 4 legs. So this is Litten. And I do really like this mon. This was going to be my mon before it stood up. But when I saw the final evolution, I was like, not really fucking with that guy too much. He is cute. And then here's his second evolution. Still on all 4s. Cute little guy. But then his final evolution, and I gotta say, this feels very Digimon-esque as far as how much he changes. This is the final evolution here. There's so much red on my screen right now. A lot of people were not happy with this mod. Exactly. His whole theme is like he's like a wrestler. He's supposed to be a heel wrestler. It's such an interesting turn they made with that mod. I think, if I'm being honest, his hands are what bother me the most. I don't know, there's something off about how his wrists get really tiny and then his hands get really big. It's really off-putting to me. I don't know. He's not my favorite. He's not my favorite out of that starter trio for sure. I feel like I'm playing like show and tell every time I bring up a Pokemon like that. Yeah, literally, there's the YouTuber's name was Hoodlum Callum. He used to go by Hoodlum Scraps, but I think he goes by Hoodlum Callum now. But his playthrough, he literally just stopped evolving it after the second evolution. Which, I mean, is a bit more of a challenge, but everyone's got their preference. It's fair. What? Poison Barb. Well, these two. Club baby. Okay. Oh yeah, this is the first game where fairy types showed up. So they're kind of a big deal. They were basically introduced to kind of nerf dragon types, which were a little OP at the time. Wait, what did she send me back? Okay, yes. But they ended up being a bit OP themselves, honestly. I don't think they still are. Like they've balanced it a bit. They were pretty OP for a while. A move, they get stronger the closer you are with the Pokemon. Might have to put that on Tyron at some point. Lubio City. This takes me back. This takes me back. That mysterious fellow. I am. Ooh, actually, never. Because I remember on release there was a glitch where saving in certain parts of the city would like corrupt your whole game. I can't remember where the city it is, and I don't know if this mod like fixed it. That felt really weird. Having the camera so close. It's kind of strange to have the game at this high a quality on such a big screen. It's gonna take a lot of getting used to. I'm pretty sure I can save it here. Get on upstairs. I love Pokemon. So good. I like just being able to sit everywhere in this game. I don't know what it is about little things like that. They're just so immersive. Ooh, luxury balls. I actually like to catch my Pokemon in luxury balls whenever I can. I don't know, it's kind of a flex thing. The luxury balls, they're literally your Pokemon like you faster when you're holding them. But they're also just more expensive. They don't have a better catch rate or anything. They just are more expensive. They're like Rolex. They're like Pokeball Rolexes. Apparently, they're really comfortable for your Pokemon. Especially when I go shiny hunting. I like to catch all my shinies in luxury balls. If I can help it. I don't know, actually. I think it depends on the continuity you're on. I feel like in the manga, I feel like that would make them sick. But at the same time, like Pokeballs have been like found on the bottom of the ocean after decades, and the Pokemon is like still fine inside. Professor Sycamore. You know, I'm surprised Professor Sycamore didn't become a Tumblr sexy man. I feel like there's some people who fucks with him heavy, but I don't know. He didn't get the love I think he would get. See, here's the thing. Some Pokemon have been known to break out of their Pokeballs on their own. So I feel like that's not a good move. If the Pokemon is like strong enough, it's just gonna bust out and kick your ass. Like you gotta be careful. There's like a Brock's Krogunk. I always thought that was a funny gag as a kid. Whenever Brock was trying to hit on some woman, like his Krogunk would like come out and like chop him in the neck and drag him away. Like your Pokemon has to be especially strong-willed or something to get out of its Pokeball on its own. Alright. I don't have as much training as I would have had. But I hope it should be good. I don't wonder what Pokemon out. We still have the same ones. Okay, still have the same ones. I switched the starters out. At least I hope I did. I don't know if I remember to do that right. But we'll see. Stop. Like this. Feared a little time in the light. Really should be close to evolve. I think it evolves at 16. 16 or 7. Usually the birds evolve pretty soon. Portal out next. I keep Spirit out. Spirit eventually evolves into a fire type, but right now it's still just a flying type, so it should be fine. Weird. That should have been super effective. It's just not effective. Look at that. Go. Charmander. I don't really have anything 4 or 5 seconds, right? Tyrant will resist any fire attacks. quit save state. Ow. Growl at me. An ember, that shouldn't be, yeah. That's not doing nothing. Yeah, I'm glad I said that save state. Wow. Oof. Yeah. Definitely gonna be important to like make sure I'm saving often because it seems like this is gonna be probably a problem every once in a while. Let's see. Let's see. I think I saved right before that battle though, so it should be fine. Alright, try that again. Alright, right down. Hopefully we didn't miss too much. I set it back. Set us back. Here he is again. I like this little office. I like the like drawings and stuff around. It's a cute little set. If I lived in this world, my office would probably look like this too, honestly. Neon mask. Kind of. And I kind of just realized a lot of the. I feel like it might be everyone. Yeah, all these Pokemon are from Gen 5. It might imply that he was originally from that region. The Unova region, I believe. I'm saying this as if probably some YouTuber who found this out like day one when this game came out, like 10 years. Usually, like, well, if I can get him to bring out Charmander. But like, Charmander was the one who fucking got my game to crash. Nope, brought up so that's not good, actually. I'm actually gonna need Squirtle to go away. He was true? Okay. Goodbye. Wow. Okay. Just not brain Charmander. She might be fucked. I could probably survive those. Yeah, heal up. Yeah, I can. There we go. Alrighty. Now switch out the Spirit and Tail and Charles level up. Lose. 4%. We let Charles chill out. I was gonna throw him out, but he's still a little low leveled. Heck him. Big peck. Oh, if you're still listening, I wonder. So would like the first Sunday, either the first or second Sunday of September, would that be good for you for the Castle Crashers game? I'm thinking next weekend I'll probably do a stream where I'm like just working on the character, and then we can like collab and like show off the characters we made. I never played the game before though, so I don't really know how it works. But I already bought the DLC, so I'll bring it. Set the timer back up. Gotcha. Gotcha. We'll start a little group chat with Joe. Nah, gotta coordinate which one we'll do. If you have any other art friends, I think the game's 4 players, so there's 1 slot left. If you have anybody you think would want to join in. The idea of putting ourselves in the games just seems really fun. I really like the idea of that. Dude, I wish I had the patience for 3D modeling. You know how many games I would just like mod myself in just for the hell of it. It's all good. I'm sure we can get through this very people. Oof. I'm super yeah, I think it'll be fun. Oh, smoke screen, stop. Yeah, I tried it. I really did, but I just don't have the patience for Blender and stuff like that. I keep swearing that I'll try again at some point though, but I just have not found the time. If I ever got to it would probably only be when I got to the point where I could stream for my income and didn't have to work overtime. And even then, I think if this ever became my full-time job, I would think I would definitely put in the time to learn like Blender and stuff like that. There's like an absolutely abysmal attempt at a 3D model I have somewhere in my computer. I doubt it even fucking runs if I try and boot, but it's a mess. I remember that I wish I could get paid to sit at home too. That would be a dream. Pray me to be pretty. Oh, so I did. Okay. That's okay. Who am I thinking? I like Bulbasaur. We have spirits, so we don't really need a fire type. I like Blastoise. And we don't have a water type. Usually I just end up getting a Gyarados at some point. But you know what? I'm gonna go Squirtle this time. I feel like I never pick Squirtle. Venusaur is my favorite. And Charizard looks sick. So I usually end up going with those two. But I'll go with Squirtle this time. What do we name? Big Pump. That name will make sense when he evolves. But yeah. Yeah, Big Pump. Blastoise. Oh, the other goons have arrived. I know a lot of people who hate this group of characters so much. Just like unnecessarily hate, like despise this little group. It's so funny. Like I just remember watching so many playthroughs back in the day where like Let's Players would literally get angry when they show up on the screen. Oh, they're just little goofballs. They're just little goofballs. It's not that serious, but it's really funny to watch people get mad. I think it's because they're really fillery. I think they're not the most in-depth characters, especially following up Pokemon Black and White, which probably had like the most in-depth like side cast characters, especially with like N and stuff like that. Oh, Nick from Left 4 Dead. That's actually kind of fair. I don't really like that guy either. I've only played that game a couple times with the boys, and I don't really fuck with it either. Yeah, I don't know. It feels like they made these two characters, and then they were like, "Whoa, dang! There's two girls and one guy. We have to balance it out." And then they just made these other two. Shauna has like the most depth out of this group, and her goal is just to make good memories. It's like not even like crazy in depth. This character, I don't remember her name. This character is a boy or a girl depending on who you pick, I think. So their character isn't really that deep either. It's usually Callum. I can't because I always usually pick the girl character. So this character is usually a guy for me. I can't remember. I think Serena. Is it Serena? I think this character's name Serena. And then there's uh this kid wants to complete the Pokédex. This kid wants to make a Pokemon dance team. It's that's their character. Ooh, you see the bottom screen? If I connect to the internet or go to crowded places, I can meet other players. Yeah, the weird kids. They when you see them like lined up with all the other rivals, they really do look like the weird kid. The other rivals have so much like depth to them in comparison. Like I really wouldn't even call those kids rivals. Serena, the one that isn't even have a defined gender. Like the character, it just kind of depends on who you pick. That character probably is the closest thing to your actual rival, and is I don't know. This was it. I you know we're the leader of the weird kids. I think actually now that you say that, I guess that is. I guess we are one of the weird kids. I mean, look at her haircut. I'm going to change that like immediately. Truly beautiful world. And there's this villain. I just could. Dude, this is how you know I've beat this game too many times. I was just not paying attention. I know this plot like the back of my hand, but that was the villain who, depending on the game you have, wants to create a beautiful world by either creating his own world or destroying the whole world and leaving only his little gang to like make the world in his image. He's trying to blow us up, basically. Yeah, that's about. I mean, spoiler warning: he's gonna do that to himself. We don't have to worry about blowing him up. Spoiler warning for something that's gonna happen about a month from now. Given the rate I'm playing this game. I need to find the barber shop immediately. What? Speaking of, both of y'all need to go get y'all cut. Someone needs to do something with that hair. Alright. Barbershop. Where is... I want to save, but I'm like... Let me go inside. Before I save. I think saving on the street might corrupt me. This is so scuffed. I literally gotta run into a building to save. Oh, let me say the actual game isn't this bad. Oh, it's just the emulator I'm using. And also the fact that I tampered with the files to put Tyrant in my that probably doesn't help things. I wanted to do a let's play with my favorite boy. Alright, haircut time. literally spending half my money right now to get a haircut. That's crazy. Uh, the three options. Once again, this was the first game with customization, so there's not too much here. Uh, hmm. It surprised me. No, I spent $3,000 on this haircut. I'm not surprised. I'm not hitting surprise. Just make it short. Something lighter. Honey? Honey sounds nice. Honey sounds nice. My coordination. I'm wearing the basic outfit. Do not patronize me. Ew. No, I should have saved before I went in here. I paid $3,000 for this haircut. Oh no, I'm coughing. It's fun. Jesus Christ. I look like a toenail. God damn. Ah. I should have picked the girl character. I should have picked the girl character. Jesus. Welp. We are supposed to be the weird kid, right? I guess. Oh man. Yada yada. I gotta go beat up some people and take their money. I need to change this. It's not right. You're not wrong. What do you do? Like, you go to the city, the big city with your friend. You know, you're just the first time y'all are leaving your small hometown. You lose sight of them for 10 minutes, and they come back with bleach blonde, like highlighted tips. You lost sight of them for 10 minutes, and they went and got frosted tips. What do you say to them? You try to be encouraging, or? Oh no, that's fucked. Pretend you don't know them. Oh, I don't even know what I would say. I think I'd be in shock. Got frosted tips. We just got here. The city's changed you already. Yada yada. Look at this guy's haircut though. It can't be much worse than that. Everyone has like kind of big doll baby heads. And I mean I kinda like that stuff. But it's like super obvious with him. I think it's not that obvious on everybody else, but he's like it's super obvious with him. I like his suit though. Look at her stats. The pose, the aura. That was weird. Y'all see that? She got really like fluid for a second. Like her animation was really fluid, and then she like went back to her like stock frozen stance. That was really weird. I don't like this town. The people here are weird. And I'm starting to become like them. Like the longer I stay here. I'm actually upset. I hate this hair so much. And like with the like camo beanie, like the only beanie I could afford in the first shop. uh, where am I supposed to go now? Uh-huh. Who gave you my phone number? I definitely wouldn't have given you it. But I just asked a friend, you know. I just asked around and I got your number. There's nothing wrong with that, right? Just trying to be friendly, dude. Oh, that's too real. I've actually had that happen to me where someone like got my number from someone who had it, like a friend of a friend, and like I was like, dude, don't do that. Don't ever get someone's number from a third party. Just ask them direct. There's like no sussier way to get someone's number. Because I guess my thing is I don't see the logic behind. Because either you are too scared to ask me for my number, which I mean I understand being shy or whatever, but if you're too like scared to get my number from me directly, what gave you the confidence to text me and then have to explain that you got my number from someone else? And that's where you lost me at. It's fucked. Oh, hello, little guy. Car. I like her design. I like the shape language better here. Also, she's a fighting type gym leader. Being a skater is an interesting like occupation for a fighting type gym leader. It's very out of the ordinary. Because I guess it's very loose. Oh yeah, I give my number out very sparing. Just on purpose to avoid that stuff like that. I don't answer my phone, especially if someone calls me. I don't answer my phone if it's not a number I know. If I don't have you saved my phone, I'm probably not gonna answer your call. It's that serious. So you better get to know me first so I save your phone number or you're not talking. My own plus one. The first double battle. Well, actually, I probably should get Spirit out of here. Because if Spirit gets electrocuted, he's gonna be fucked. I could gang up on Spirit. What the heck? Yep. Work has my number, but I've kind of got them used to the fact that I'm not answering the phone if they call me. That's just kind of how I am. I do not answer my phone if my boss calls me. Mostly because I have a bad habit. If they call me and ask me to come in, I'm not good at saying no to people. I'm just gonna say yes. So I just stopped answering the phone at that point. I was like, well, I don't want to go into work, and there's nothing else you could possibly want to ask me right now. So I'm just not gonna answer. Charles, I've noticed that as a couple jobs, well, a couple people do that at their job now. I guess that's just like a modern thing. Like me and my coworkers have one, but again, I'm not answering the phone if they call me. The only reason the only reason I use the group chat is if I'm like at work, and we use it like to coordinate stuff. But when I'm not at work, I'm not answering. Just assume that I am in a comatose state as soon as I reach my house, and I only wake up when I'm about to come back. Oh. There we go. I have not saved for a while, and the game starts stuttering, so I need to make sure I save after this battle. Charles, Stevie. Same. So, you had the paralysis. That's good. Okay. Sure. Easy lemon squeezy. $13. There's no reason to have Absorb and Mega Drain. Oh, that XP. Spirit should be a full count, right? Kitty's learning this thing. Bad. You know, I named that Mon Kitty, not even realizing that it's the same color as Kitty, as in Sausage Kitty. It's just too fitting. There we go. Evolution time. Okay, there we go. I was like, what's taking so long? I know this usually takes billions of years, but legendary. The first Evo is the run. Now we got a fire type move. Wait, we don't. And he'll only get bigger. Dude, Talonflame is definitely up there on my top 10. Mon, let me save. I'm not trying to risk losing my progress. Let me go hit the Poke Center. Oops, nope, that's not what I meant to. How much money did I get from? How much money did I get from those children? Let me see how much money I have. Damn, they ain't have nothing. Yes, they were toddlers, that's fair. Ugh. I need the money so I can get two haircuts. There you go. Who needs healing items, right? I don't even know what haircut to get. I don't even none of the haircuts really look good. I'm just gonna cut it all off. Going bald. That's what the hat's for. I don't even think you can take the hat off in this game. I know you can in the second one. But I say the second one. In the Sun and Moon, the next game after this. Styling and color or just styling? I could save some money if I just style. Or do I need to change the color too? This doesn't look like honey, right? Like, and I'm not tripping. I picked honey. This is more like a, what do you call it? Dirty blonde or something? I don't know if I call this honey. Very short. Orange. We're going orange. Thank you. Okay, it's not honey. I thought so. That's not orange. What the fuck? How did it get worse? How did it get worse? Oh my god. I'm dead ass. I'm dead ass. Considering restarting the game and get it just so I can switch to genders. Cause goddamn, this is fucked. Don't be surprised if the next time I start this stream, I'm a different gender. Just pretend I was that gender the whole time. God damn it. I hate it here, man. Oh. Yaddy yaddy. It's not him. It's not his fault. Barber fucked me up, man. Pancham. Pancham will make everything better. Don't die, Pancham. Okay. That's the crazy thing, right? Like I just didn't have a choice. I had too much social anxiety to say that she fucked my shit up. And I want my money back. Ay, ay, ay. You should be able to battle her so you get your cut for free. That would be so fucking funny. If you beat her in a battle, you get your cut for free. Oh, I can't believe this. Like I knew the male options were bad. I don't remember them being that bad. Like she's already given me an ugly bob. Like my hairline is all fucked up. There's shark tooth hairline. Ay ay ay. Yaddy yaddy. And okay. Ay, ay, ay. It can't be helped. Not something that can be helped, sadly. This game's customization just wasn't it. At least for the guy. The guy options just weren't it. No.
Hey, is that another demigod I see? You're not one of mine, right?
Thank you, Gore. Appreciate someone with the prime, Big Free. Let's see. Give Charles a go. Super effective. Stealth up. They use Bagel at all. I'll switch that out. Okay. I don't know what he thought he was doing. Oh my god. Look at it. Oh, I hate it. Well, it looks like my hairline got pushed back even farther, not even though it's not visible. Ay ay ay. Maybe beating these two. I don't think you can battle the other guy. I'll really have to fight to get my haircut, buddy. That's fuck. Honey as a whatever color my hair was. You know, you try to be different, try to pick a unique hair color. You know, this is what you get. What can he catch in this area? The team is pretty nice and set at this point, at least for now. Abra. Hit the stomp. Confusion. Jesus. These early mons love this fucking move for some reason. Ah, fuck. Damn. That's not the first time Tyrant's gone down. I could have played that smarter. I was just gonna brute force it. You have me realize that too early. Hey! Jeez. You spamming that confusion. That was a big move to have early on in the game. Jesus. Jesus. Come on. Half my health. And he avoided it, of course. I might try it. I feel like if I switch out, kind of put whoever I switch is gonna be put in a bad situation. Ooh, fuck. Yep. There we go. Alright. Let me head on back to heal up again. Heal on up. I think we're just gonna make it to the next town and probably call it. We're past 2 hours, right? Oh no. Yeah. You better go ahead and get you something to eat. It's very important for getting better. Like, keep yourself fed. Even if you don't feel like eating. Keep yourself fed and hydrated. That'll help your body fend off whatever's going on. It's all good. Monster. Oh no. Yeah. You might want to hurry up and get you something in that tummy. That's a monster and no food. That's a deadly combo. What's this trainer class called? Rising Star. Rising Star with a Bidoof? Yeah. Let's see what else you got. Oddish? Okay. That actually might be a problem. Ember. Light him on fire. Goodbye. I wonder if Oddish would taste. Guy looks like a turnip, kinda. Also, it's purple though. Might be poisonous. You do. No, double pack. Defense going again. There we go. Easy peasy. Is that money? I only got 600. That's not a lot. I dang it. Ay. Roller skater Vinny. Stop. Bumblebee. Good. I remember memeing on that Pokemon in class. Diggersby. Diggersby though. Yeah, I feel old. Just thinking about the place I was when this game. It was literally in middle school. Jesus. I don't know why that. I've been playing this game for like 2 hours now. I don't know why that's hitting me just now. And I was in fucking middle school when I played this. 7th grade. I think this game is it the 8th anniversary? I think it's almost the 10th. In 2 years, it'll be the 10th anniversary of this game. I think that kind of. That's kind of crazy to think about, honestly. Man, Nintendo better do something like special for the 3DS's like 10th anniversary. Because I feel like this game wasn't a release title, but it was pretty close. The 3DS in general is just such a nostalgic console to me. I feel like even though I almost exclusively only played Pokemon on it, I think the only other games I played on my 3DS were a little bit of Smash, I think. I almost exclusively played Pokemon on my 3DS. But recently, I got a... Oop. Ah, crashed again. Dang. Recently, I got a 3DS and I did some mods to it. I would capture card it. It probably would be a little more stable, but capture carding a 3DS is really hard, actually, for some reason. I feel like I didn't have these kind of problems. Mess with some settings. It's
Hey, party on Mount Olympus. Welcome, one and all.
howdy, howdy. Oh, we're having a little bit of technical difficulties, but howdy, howdy, Raiders. Hey, kitty, how's it going? I am the Rob called Zeus. the reincarnated god who's trying to do a little better this time. We're having a little bit of technical difficulty, so I'm just setting that back up. But how was your games? How you're playing Uma? Yeah, I'm feeling a bit better. A little bit better. Still a little congested. Still have a little cough, but I'm feeling much better than I was. How are you liking Uma? I'm so obsessed with that game. It's so good. Let's see. Day two. Day two of playing Uma. Ooh, nice. Yeah, I got her too. I haven't trained her too much yet though. It was good to see you good to see you getting into it though. Sorry about that. We're just having a little bit. This emulator I'm using is a little unstable, so a little rough. But we're chugging along. But have you who's your favorite character so far that you've gotten? Oh, gotcha. A big appreciate for the raid. Hope you get some good rest, some good dinner, good eats. Thank you. Hopefully we won't have too many more troubles here. Again, welcome raiders. I appreciate y'all coming on out. Ooh, Rudolph, nice. I still haven't gotten her. But yeah, take care. I want to hold you up. We already hit the first gym, got our second starter. We're heading on out to the next step. Okay. So far so good on stability. This game's it's been giving us a little trouble today. I'm still working on making sure the stability is good. Oh, and I didn't go back to the. It took me back to before I even went back to the heal. So, we should be good though. It was a good match for us. Not really doing any not like a Nuzlocke or anything. It's more just getting through the game, you know, for nostalgia's sake. Before the new ZA comes out. I'm pretty hyped for that. Hopefully y'all are too though. I don't know how many of y'all are like Pokemon fans. I got back into it recently. I've always been a big Pokemon fan, but I kind of fell off a little bit in recent years. But recently I've been getting back into the hype. We're doing a lot of like Pokemon Kajinka drawing challenges and stuff like that. It's been really fun. Just getting back into the fandom and whatnot. But Uma, I kind of considered streaming some of that too. The only reason I haven't yet, because I feel like I'm like too far. I feel like if I were to stream that, I'd want y'all to see like the account from the beginning. but I'm so I, I play that game like constantly, nonstop, especially during long work hours, like overtime. Like anytime I have some free time, I just go on my phone and play Uma. It's like the gameplay loop pretty like addicting, and then also like the designs of the girls is really cool. I really like the design. I did a little design challenge. If anybody is into JoJo, the JoJo Steel Ball Run, that part is a horse race across America. So I like did a design challenge where I redesigned the main JoJo's horse as an Uma. I'm probably gonna do more though, more of those. Me and Hera actually were working on like our own Umas, complete like original OC Umas. It's fun. It's fun. I feel like fan art and fandom stuff has really helped me get in touch with like the inner artist in me. Whenever I have really bad art block, doing fan art and like fan content is always a good way to get back out of it. Which always wasn't always the case for me, honestly, because there was a point where I was like, "Ah, yeah, I knew he was gonna teleport. That's why I just threw. I just threw the ball hoping." But I used to be really like shy about doing fan art because I was like, "Oh, if I can't capture the art style, then what's the point?" You know. It's not always about that. It's putting your own spin on things is pretty fun too. Like especially like smaller, like not like big manga or anime or stuff like that. Just like people who have their OCs on like Twitter and Blue Sky and stuff like that. They'll post their OC and be like, "Hey, draw it in your style. I want to see it in your style." Those are really fun too. Like seeing people's interpretations of characters. I think that's one of the things that got me into doing fan art. I was like, okay, I'm doing it in my own style. It doesn't have to look exactly like the show or the manga I'm making it for, you know. I definitely encourage people to do fan art if you're just learning art in general. I feel like if you have a passion for a certain like series, it'll help you stick with it as you go through the process. I'm just grinding right now, just trying to get a couple levels up. Like, you need to go to the center though. But actually, just half of my mods aren't even getting levels right now. This grass. I'm a little worried about velocity. I tweaked the setting that, yeah, it'll lag a little more, but it hopefully won't like straight up crash anymore. So we kind of trading the oh, excuse me, sorry, I still have a bit of a cough. Trading stability for the drop in frames. It's a little rough, especially on stream, because it's lagging for y'all. At least on my side, it seems like it's lagging for y'all. But it's not really doing that on my side. So, as the series goes on, hopefully I'll be able to figure that out. I realized the mouse was on the screen. But oh my. Cough is so rough. I think I ran out of lost in this too. Get some more tea. Oh. Mm-mm-mm. Oh. Okay, head on to the next. And then we'll probably we'll rate out ourselves. We're a little past the time limit, but I wanted to keep going a little bit for you raiders. Do appreciate anybody who stayed or came on through. If you're enjoying your time here, I would appreciate the little follow though. Trying to get the to 100 for the end of the summer. That's kind of my goal. We're pretty close, not too far. I think it's doable. Man, the models really do look much better without the outlines. I do like that. Yeah, Spirit's like the highest. It was weird how I have a Tyrancho Berserk. I started off with Tyrancho actually. The whole theme of this playthrough was just me playing with my favorite mod as the starter instead of using the normal starter. I love Tyrancho. Tyrancho's my boy, my baby. So I started out with a Tyrant for now. You're already back. Man, I feel like I'm saving so often, but it's kind of necessary at this point. This program's kind of been a little iffy with me. No, stop. Throughout the night, I feel like we talk about a lot of like Pokemon stuff, especially like the 3DS era, like Sun and Moon. It's been like a nice trip down memory lane. Sun and Moon is definitely gonna happen eventually. Hopefully by then I'll have things figured out as far as spending crashing and stuff like that. Because Sun and Moon is my favorite game, but that game is definitely more intense than this one. I don't know if it's better optimized, but it's definitely more intensive. So if this game's having a little trouble, I'm a little worried about Sun and Moon. But we'll see. I also have a way to play the Switch games on stream, so I could do those eventually. But I don't know. For now, I'll eventually play ZA on stream. But Scarlet and Violet and Sword and Shield, I'm not really interested in playing. again at least. Scarlet and Violet maybe, but honestly probably like that would probably be down the line where I'm like really fiending for something else to play. All right, made it to the next tab. This town looks really similar to the last outbreak. Not too distinctive. No, I meant yes. Please heal my bonds. Alright. Yeah, but that'll be all for today. When I go ahead and send y'all out for a little raid. I'm gonna send y'all to someone new. We'll experience a new VTuber together. But yeah, I've been the Rob called Zeus. From those from Kitty Stream, I definitely appreciate you coming on out. I am the reincarnated god who's trying to do a little better. I hope to see y'all Sunday for a little drawing stream. Y'all